Hi everybody, welcome to episode 2 of It Takes a Village to Survive COVID-19. Welcome to the workshop. I wish video had smell because I was cutting some cedar earlier and it smells fantastic. Mr. Swybrowse, Ms. Hearn, and myself have put together this video to connect with the community and share some fun things that are happening in our community. I would like to start this week's episode with a moment of silence for Kathy Brown, a former teacher at AVPS who passed away on May 6th. Kathy will be remembered for her passion, her bright smile, and her commitment to all the students she taught. The AVPS community will miss her. On to our shoutouts. We have a special AVP Rocks to do at the end of the shoutouts. I think you will like it. In light of our volunteer tea, our first shoutout goes to all the volunteers who help make AVPS the great school that it is. From our school council volunteers, healthy food bin volunteers, field trip volunteers, classroom volunteers, and all our volunteers, you show great kindness, citizenship, and leadership all the time. You are very much appreciated. A big shout out to Cameron R. in Miss Eddle's class. Cameron has apparently become quite the farmer and has learned about vegetable gardening and even helped to build the family garden. Great job developing a new skill, Cameron. That demonstrates tremendous leadership, citizenship, and respect to the earth. Our last shout out goes to Brooklyn C in grade 4. Miss McPhee tells me what an amazing help Brooklyn has been at home with her 2 younger siblings. She has demonstrated fantastic leadership, helping her mom with schoolwork for her younger brothers, and there is no way her mom would be able to do it without Brooklyn's help. Way to go, Brooklyn. AVP rock, AVP rock. AVP rock, AVP rock. Perfect. 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 You can certainly see the challenges of putting together a group project on Google Meet. Our next segment involves an interview with one of our grade 5 teachers, Miss Downey. Teacher, mom of 2 small children, wife, daughter, friend. It's never easy juggling all the roles we have, let alone at these times. Let's hear what Miss Downey has to say.
Our special guest this week is none other than Mrs. Downey, one of our fantastic grade 5 teachers. And we're going to talk to Miss Downey about what it's like for lots of AVPS teachers who are working really hard at home, but they also have their own kids to look after. So how you doing, Miss Downey?
Oh, you know, I'm hanging in. Every day brings new challenges, and definitely living a roller coaster here. Exhibit A. Yeah, that's yucky. Go get a wipe. My children do not know the meaning of sleeping in, so they are up at the crack of dawn. So right. The day starts when the sun comes up around 6. And however, they're not dragging. I'm trying to find that sweet balance of parenting and teacher roles. However, one day I think I have it, and the next day it completely is gone. So it's definitely a challenge trying to find the balance of work life, mom life, spouse life. Yeah, definitely feeling it.
So who's doing more homework in your house, you or your kids?
Well, I attempt for them to do some educational stuff while I'm working. However, it's not always ideal. My son is in JK, so I figure if we get about 10 minutes of alphabet or number recognition in, then I consider it a win. I'm definitely doing more work than them. But we go outside every day, and that's definitely needed right now. So.
Is that Elmo in the background?
Every day as it comes, and yeah, we're surviving.
Well, it sounds like you're doing great.
We're smiling, and we're finding joy when we can. So
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So we just before we go, I don't know if you want to just have a special hi for your kids that you're teaching in class and all the kids at AVPS as well.
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, I miss all of you so much. I obviously took for granted driving to work and seeing all your smiling faces every day. So that is one thing that I really, really miss is our mornings with the kids. And if I have to say anything, I'm going to say just keep laughing and try to find laughter, whether it's calling up a friend who's going to guarantee you a good smile or watching a movie that's going to make you belly laugh. That's how I'm finding my way through the day, is finding those moments to laugh, because it really does feel good.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Mrs. Downey. We'll talk to you soon, hopefully.
Yeah, thanks so much. See you guys soon. Take care. Bye, Mr. Spybrows.
See ya.
Thanks, Mr. Swybrows. I am tired just listening to Miss Downey. Now, Miss Hearn will share some cool ideas to try at this time.
Hi, AVPS. I hope you had another great week at home and you're enjoying your time with your family. Maybe you're getting the chance to speak more to your classmates, which is great. This week, I am coming to you with some more tips and tricks for how to avoid boredom in self-isolation and have fun at the same time. So, the first activity that I'm going to talk to you about, quite a few people have a big interest in. I know that a few people are avid gardeners, and so I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about gardening today. If you haven't started a garden before, or if you want to start a garden, this is a great opportunity to do so. The weather is starting to warm up. It's becoming beautiful outside, so it's the perfect opportunity to get to a garden center, pick up some plants or even some vegetables, and start your own garden of your very own at home. And this is a great opportunity for you as a family to cultivate and work towards something together. My grandma is an avid gardener. She loves her garden. She loves spending time outside in the garden in the summer. So that's something that she's always tried to get me into since I was 8 years old. It never really took for me. I've always found it a big challenge. It's like I'm a Disney villain almost. Whenever I touch the plant, it seems to wither up and die. Exhibit A would be this plant. I don't know if it's going to come back to life. I'm hoping so. It's a process. I'll keep watering it and hope for the best. But that is something you can do as a family to keep busy and to enjoy building and working towards something together. If gardening isn't for you, there's still a great opportunity for you to use your outdoor space to do something fun. A lot of students have gotten into the habit of creating their own obstacle course and making it more and more challenging each week. So what they'll do is they'll find objects around the house. Maybe there's some tires lying around somewhere in the garage. They'll use hula hoops, skipping ropes, whatever materials they can find, and they'll create their own homemade obstacle course in the backyard. Now, this is a great opportunity for you to be innovative, be creative, and make something that challenges you outside and can also challenge your family as well. So you can have them participate in your obstacle course too. Now, if those outside options aren't for you, a lot of people have been getting into the activity of baking recently. And myself, I love to bake. That's something that I find really relaxing and exciting. And many people are now working on baking more items. So that is something that you can work towards as well. Now, a lot of people have the materials at home, different ingredients that you need to use in order to bake different things. Myself, I learned from an expert. She always made the best cupcakes, always the best cakes. Her name is Betty Crocker, and it's just the easiest thing ever when I bake with her. So if you are not the type of person that needs to have the sugar and the flour at home and whatever other ingredients you tend to use, then Betty Crocker is the way to go. That's a quick and easy baking job that you can do as a family and enjoy it after. And then you can always just take the baking that you do, eat it, and then go try out the outdoor obstacle course if you'd like. So those are some tips and tricks this week that you can use to have fun while in self-isolation. I hope you have a great week and stay safe, everyone. Bye.
Thanks, Miss Hearn. I love your gardening idea. Hey, get some exercise and help the world look better. What more could you want? Next, Mr. Spybrows, with some help from some very special guests, is going to share an important fitness tip.
Hey Vipers, it's time for your fitness minute this week. Now before we get started, I know lots of the things we're showing you are pretty simple, but that's kind of the point. We want to show you a very simple and easy way to do these activities so that you're getting the most benefit from them, but also so that you're doing them safely at home. Now for this week, I've got some honorary Vipers helping me. Behind the camera, I got Will. Say hi, Will.
Hi.
and I got Megan here, and she's going to show us how to do a plank. Now, before you do your plank, you got to find the right place to do it. So you need a firm but soft spot on the ground to do it. So a carpeted area is great. If you're on tile, maybe you can throw a yoga mat down, but you want it firm but soft for your arms as well. So Megan's going to get down here and show us our plank, and she's going to get right down on her forearms there, and you can see how she's got a nice angle here, and she's holding on perfectly, and her back is nice and straight. I could probably do my homework on her back. She's so perfectly right there. And you want to hold the plank for either as long as you can, or do it like in intervals as well. So you can do it for a 10-second interval and then take a break. But Megan's going to see how long she can hold it for. And I think the world record's about 8 hours. I'm not sure she's going to get that far, but she is pretty good. You still lasting?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And that's how you do a perfect plank.
Great suggestion, Mr. Swibrows. Before we go for today, we want to give a big cheer for anybody who celebrated a birthday in the month of April. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you have any suggestions or ideas, please email Mr. Swibrows, Miss Hearn, or myself. Let's make sure we look after each other and check in on friends and family as best we can. Stay active, stay healthy, stay safe. See you next week.